I barely know him.
All
right. We will. We'll start in 5, 4, 3.
Oh shoot! Wait! Hold up. Just kidding. Go ahead.
2.
It's like Rise of Nations all over again.
1. Well, folks, this is JP with Paladin Games with our 9th episode of Tales of Necronia. When we left off, the group had found an angel named Rowena, headed down the mountain where they were confronted by a large undead army led by a vampire and a strange individual riding a strange creature in the back. After a fairly long battle, Istovir Vramihr was killed, and the group was warned that they had 7 days to hand over the angel before the bad guys would come looking for them again. We will pick up with the Angel Rowena carrying Istovir back towards the group as she holds him in her arms after Noah told her that this was all her fault. So, for Jake and Will, you see Rowena carrying Istovir's limp and broken body towards you guys, and her head is bowed over as she looks down on Istovir's broken body. Is there anything you guys would like to say?
I'll do it.
I already said everything I
I'll
had
do
to
it.
say in the last game. But what I will do is I'm going to turn towards some of the corpses of the many slain, and I'm going to sit down. Where are you? I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna sit down, and that's it. I don't say anything.
All right. Well, is anybody looking at Rowena? Are you actively ignoring Rowena, Will?
Yes.
Okay.
He's actually passively ignoring her. Okay.
And Jake, what are you doing?
Well, I'm getting ready to bury poor old Getty.
Okay.
Time to put him 6 feet under.
All right. So you're using molders.
You know it.
Okay. Give me a perception check, Jake.
Okay. Perception. There it is. 21.
As you're moving the earth away, you look over as Rowena is carrying him toward you, and you see that she's been crying quite profusely. And you see one of the teardrops go down her cheek, down to her chin, and it drops onto Istovir's forehead and splashes. And then she walks closer to you. But you notice that there's quite a substantial amount of time before you see Istovir's body starts popping bones and joints back into place, and he starts to glow.
Interesting.
You hear the Alleluia choir starting to sing.
And as Rowena approaches,
choir.
you see all these parts coming back together quite rapidly, and Rowena hasn't noticed it. She's still crying.
What a baby.
And you see as Istovir's hair begins to glow really bright.
Super Saiyan.
Aim an angel.
Super Saiyan.
Oh, my bad. Oh, don't say that out too loud, Alexis.
Is there anything you'd like to do, Jake?
I am still concentrating away, so I'm gonna say I don't even notice this.
He's
I know
brooding.
That probably makes you like, oh, somebody noticed this.
Are you just watching it, Jake?
You know it.
Alrighty.
I'm dark and brooding. Come on now.
Let's see. What type
Oh,
of
I'm
armor?
brooding.
Okay,
No,
what
I'm
type of
brooding.
armor does the Istovir have?
Leather armor.
Body.
Okay. All of a sudden, Jake, you see as two bumps come out of Istovir's back, and they start pushing against the leather. And Rowena looks down, and she all of a sudden she's very shocked at that, and then she just kind of is holding him, and she's seeing this glowing light, and all of a sudden two wings just tear out the back of Istovir's leather armor and nearly ripped the thing apart, but it's still roughly intact in the front. And all of a sudden you hear Istovir gasp for breath. And Yeti, we will say Istovir breathes in again after his experience, and he opens his eyes to see a tear-stained Rowena looking down at him with her jaw just open.
I wink at her.
And she just kind of like sets you down and stares at you in disbelief. And she goes, "But you're mortal."
Not anymore.
Or... Did you hear me say that too?
Yeah, I did. Not anymore.
Oh my god, he's hot.
Oh my god, he's hot.
Jonathan, how long does this whole process take?
It's been happening for at least since Jake noticed it.
Okay, well, in minutes or seconds, how long does that all happen?
Probably within a few minutes.
A few minutes. Okay. Well, if it's been a couple minutes, I'm gonna turn. I stand up from my crouching position,
I'll move
and I
everybody
walk
over
on.
here.
I walk on over back to them, and I look at Rowena, and I'm like, "What is this?" Sorry, it's been a while. What's my voice? What is this?
She looks at you and she goes, "I don't know."
And I wink at Will. Right after she says that, just give him a wink.
And you just see a faint aura about Istovir as he stands there before you.
Can I make a religion check, I guess, then?
Go ahead.
Or Arcana?
Yeah, you can. Certainly can.
He's Jewish.
I think I'm better at... Which one am I better at? Neither. They're both +1, and I do not have religious. Awesome. I think religion fits better.
Okay, with an 18, you're looking at Rowena, you're looking at Istovir, and you're starting, and you basically notice that they both have wings. They both
Wait,
have
what?
this-
Okay, wait. Did I
Wait,
miss
what?
that, or did you mention that he had wings?
He was talking about it this whole time.
Okay, I heard the glowing part. I did not notice the wings, so I'll stick with that. Keep that in character. I guess I was kind of like tunnel visioned, but like as I step back, yeah, okay. I look at the wings, continue. I
They
see
both-
the wings, my
yeah.
eyes widen just a little bit.
They both have wings. They both have this faint glow to them. The Rowena has it substantially more than Istovir does, but there's definitely, this is not the Dark Elf that you had seen before. This Dark Elf's got wings now. He's got this faint glow. You have heard tell that in the Empire there has been a legend of half angel warriors that fight for the imperial religion of the Allfather. You know that angels were a staple of the Allfather's religion, but obviously since it has been nearly a century since anybody in your family has been a part of the religion, these things were kind of considered myths, but you feel like you are looking at now a full angel and a half angel. And you're I don't know that your character would know enough about the process of becoming a half angel for the Allfather, since that's kind of a secret business, but
Secret. I got a secret.
Could you share the secret so it's no longer a secret?
it involves a chalice, I'll say that. But
Spoilers. Oh my gosh,
Istovir
you
did not
didn't
have a
spoil it.
chalice.
As you say, there has been no chalice.
Maybe I have super speed.
Yeah, okay. Good joke.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
Maybe I have super
Just
speed.
say if you want, you could run really fast, see what happens. I'm gonna reach up and I almost touch the wing, but I'm gonna hold back and not touch them.
Yeah, you're not that close.
I'm gonna
Jeez.
gather myself, and I'm like, can you use those? I look
Yeah.
at each of you.
I just wink. No, I'm just kidding. I say, one way to find out. I start flapping them.
Okay,
Does he fly?
Getty, give me a performance roll.
Oh, no. 19.
19. So Getty, as you flap your wings for the first time, you begin to hover in the air, and you realize that you can fly, and you're able to fly 30 feet straight up into the air.
Yo.
Oh, yo.
Crazy. It's
Yo.
kinda wild, man.
Oh, feels kind of busted. Can I do like another performance roll, or like would it be acrobatics? Can that count as acrobatics? Do like loop de loops and
Yeah, you certainly can try.
18.
Okay, you start doing like
okay.
aerial
So, this is no. I'm
this is
okay.
starting to
I
become
walked
an air
away. I'm
show,
like, okay.
and
Showing off.
and are you just gonna stay up there, Getty?
Nah, I'm gonna come back down.
Alrighty, all right. You fly back down and land perfectly, and you want to give a little bow or something?
I do a curtsy.
All
This
right.
game's kind of pay to win over here.
I roll my eyes just a little bit.
So Rowena comes up to you. She goes, "Istovir, you're like me."
I wink at her.
And
I give like finger guns.
she kind of gets this little smirk, and she just sort of smiles briefly. She goes, "Well, we probably should decide where we're going to go from here."
Away.
Well, it seems as though the sword has gotten us nowhere closer to any goal. In fact, that was probably the most inconvenient last I don't know, hour of my life. I look at as I say that I look at Istovir who just died and came back. I'm like, sorry, probably
The biggest waste of your time is
being
me.
a little, probably being a little dramatic. I'm not the one who just died. But if there's anything I just learned from that, and I turn and I point off to some of the dead bodies, and I'm like, if we can't beat them, we might as well join them. And 2, because we just leveled up, of the zombie, not skeleton bodies, rise and stand up.
Oh. What?
Rowena goes. Rowena says, "What do you mean, join them?"
I panic and I
mean,
I strike at one of the skeletons. I'm like, ah!
They're not skeletons. Okay, it's very specific. Okay, there's a difference between skeletons raised dead. Animate dead, and animating
corpse
zombies. Okay, they're 2 different stat
They don't sound like foul necromancy.
And I say, we have a problem. And that problem is that we do not have a full army. But now, we will start gathering an army in the same way our enemies do, and use their own foul deeds against them.
Oh, so we're playing Shadow of War.
So you're able to raise 2 people from the dead. Are those skeletons or zombies, Will?
They're zombies.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Animate or assert control over 2 additional... Oh, 3 of them, sorry. Because I'm casting it at a higher level.
You got 3
What?
zombies?
3 of
Look
them,
at this, dude. 3 whole zombies.
I'm casting at 4th level, so that's my 4th level spell for the day, by the way. But
This is the melee frontline we need.
well, no, exactly, 100%. This is exactly what we're doing from now on. We're using zombies.
So now we just need to kill our follower and turn her into a zombie. Perfect.
1 second,
Well,
guys.
but
So
I
you
could
guys
just-
see 3 zombies kind of get up there and moan and groan, and and Rowena goes, "You would trust in dark powers to fight this war?"
I turn towards her. Oh man, how aggressive do I want to be right now?
So aggressive. Remember when
Dark
she told
powers.
you to marry her, that lady? I remember that.
Well, she didn't tell me. That's just what Jonathan's pushing.
Definitely implied. Heavily implied.
I look at them like these dark powers have foiled us in almost every turn. The only reason we are not dead ourselves is because for some reason our enemy decided to leave, meaning that they're not done with us. I am sick and tired of being led around by you. I don't even think I'm looking at her, am I? Which one is Rowena?
Rowena is that one there.
Okay.
Oh,
so
let me
move a little bit. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was the barmaid.
Yeah, me too.
There we go.
Same.
Is it the barmaid I brought back to life?
No, that yeah, she's there
The
as
death
well
one,
as
right?
everybody else.
I'm gonna move the zombies. Can you move them like closer to the tree?
Yeah, okay, do you
I want them
want
to be kind of.
Alright.
Yeah, the other tree. Sorry, the tree to the
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
east.
back off, zombies. Jeez. Okay.
I'm not gonna bring them close because I know everybody is kind of just like, oh my god.
This guy's
Say-
a necromancer.
You got Istovir killed. That is your fault. No one else's.
Guilt
We
trip.
would not be here if it was not for you.
So all of a
They
sudden,
wanted
Will,
you.
you hear a voice say, "Do you want me to suck her blood, master?"
No. I like hold up my hand. I completely forgot. I knew, but can I help you?
Yes.
Get off me. No, not you. The dog. The dog put his hand on my shoulder.
Okay.
His hand. Oh, that's terrifying.
His paw. Well, like he's on the swivel chair, where Alexis is sleeping, and he's just standing there, and I just suddenly feel a paw touch my shoulder. No, don't do that. Listen, Rowena, if that's even your real name, I am looking for the sword. I'm not looking for you. I could care less what happens to you at this point. These
what?
These dark art. This is what I am. I do not worship a god. I do not worship some divine being. What gives me power is my fear and my wish to conquer death itself. This, and I point towards the zombies, is the first part, the first step. I do not care what you have to say or how you feel about my dark art. I do what I have to survive and keep those that are under my protection and in my employment alive.
Why don't you go ahead and roll a persuasion, Will?
$11.
Don't sound so defeated, jeez.
Oh, no.
You're over the halfway mark, bud. Jeez.
Well, this is Will talking, not Noah. Noah is not defeated. Noah's actually quite angry.
Is he angry?
All right, Rowena's eyes kind of narrow as she looks at you, and she says, "Dark arts may be powerful, but they are what destroyed this land in the first place." She goes, I
don't
thought
see
your
your
group,"
powers doing anything else.
and she said, she sort of roll intimidation for that one.
Oof. It's no better, I don't think. Let's see.
Okay.
So I rolled better. 15. Oh no! God is with her.
She looks at you and she goes,
Thanks,
"My
Angel.
powers will return once one worthy of that sword picks it up in their hands." She goes, "I am only here temporarily, on a mission to save this land." She goes, "But only one worthy can wield the sword. Not just anyone can pick it up, Noah."
Worthy? Where was your worthiness when these lands were defiled? Where was your power, your god, your divinity? Nowhere. You know what has power? People who take it. I turn. And I walk away.
This is his villain arc story. Oh no.
I warned JP. I warned him. I told him, you gotta give me something.
She sort of goes, "Istovir, can I speak to you for a second?"
Sure.
She goes, "Let's go over behind this tree."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
Jake, are you hanging out
Fledgling.
behind the tree?
vampire fledgling, come over here. We have to talk behind this tree.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Jake, where are you gonna be in this?
Where am I being called anywhere? Not really.
No,
You're
not really.
I'm just gonna wander away, I guess.
Okay.
I've been forgotten.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just sit behind this tree and rethink my life.
So we'll start with Istovir and Rowena. Rowena says, "Your employer is. I'm afraid I think he's on a dark path."
I nod along.
She
Yeah.
goes,
Sounds like it.
and she says, "What happened to you? You were dead. She goes, but you came back. And came back as... Well... As... One of us. One of us angels.
Honestly, I don't remember. But I'm gonna chalk it up to like memory loss. Not memory loss, but like they wiped my memory so that I don't know what happened. So I literally just wink at her and give her finger guns, like just so awkwardly, because I don't know. Like I shrug and I'm like I have no idea. I have no idea what happened.
She goes, yes, coming back from death can be quite a shocking experience.
Yep.
She goes,
That's
well, she goes, stick with me, and I can lead you in the ways of the All-Father, and you can begin to communicate with him, as we all do. She goes, and then she puts her hand on your shoulder, and she goes, the All-Father has chosen you. I don't know for what purpose. It could be to stop him from creating a worse evil in this land. It could be to stop the current evil, and might be to save Noah's soul. But only time will tell. We're going to have to play it coy. Keep it on the low radar. If you know what I mean. No, you wouldn't.
Oh.
Because that's knowledge that I probably shouldn't even told you about.
Oh, okay.
That R word does not exist, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But perhaps tonight we could pray together when we rest up. I just don't know where to go from here. I would like to go straight to Darkmoor, but it's a long journey, and we'd have to go past some undead. But we'll see what the group thinks.
I agree. So I guess that's it. Let's just go back.
Alrighty. Yep. You two return. All right. We'll go to Noah in the vampire forgeling.
Just stand over here until they're done, and then we'll walk back.
Bless you.
He says to you, yeah, that angel thinks she's so clever.
What's your story?
Well, same as every vampire spawn. I was bitten by a vampire lord, except,
Wait,
yes?
vampire spawn?
Yes.
Are you not beholden to who bit you?
Not anymore.
I'm kind of Irish there. Not anymore.
See, curious. Well, I am offering you a job.
I'd gladly take it.
Very good. You will be my lieutenant, and we shall, I don't know, do something nefarious soon, I'm sure.
Yes. Well,
I'm
I don't know
searching
that
for
you
power.
can trust that angel.
I don't think I can either.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I don't think the sword is where she thinks it is.
Where do you get this information?
And he goes, well, let's just say, with us Black Knights, we are a bit like the intelligence as well as the fist of this nation. So, we know things. Now, all I can tell you is what I know, and that the sword is not in Darkmoor, it's somewhere else. But we don't even know where. Somebody got to it first, but we are not sure who.
Now, you say the Dark Knights. Speaking of the rest of your vampiric brothers.
It's a mixed bag of vampires and humans, unfortunately. The consuls of Necronia don't quite trust us vampires, and I'll just say they have a little bit of good reason to, but, is what it is.
You are considered undead, correct?
Well, yes.
Do you not age?
Not really. We get a little
But
bit
you
dry when we
can-
don't have any blood. With that angel blood that I sucked earlier, it'll keep me going for quite a while.
Well, avoid her blood for a while.
Okay.
Are there possibly more of you who might not want to work with the powers that be?
I can't say, really. There is somebody else we're beholden to besides the consul of this land in most cases, so... I'm a bit of an odd case, but you were very convincing, very moving for some reason. It's like, I don't know what happened in my brain, but...
Probably fate. We'll stick with
Yes.
that.
Yes, fate.
Well,
And obviously,
want-
if you become king of this land, I could probably be your right-hand man, couldn't I?
yes, that is something to keep in mind. I
Have
can't
all the
have
blood I
the
want,
knowledge-
couldn't I?
Have the what?
All the blood I want, couldn't I?
Probably. Don't know how the people would react, but how much do I care? I
I mean, after all, you must be pretty evil. I know that you got 2 werewolves in your party. Yourself and, I guess, your, spouse there.
No, don't. No.
No?
She's more of an inconvenience. I look over and wave.
Hasho smiles at you with that cute smile and closes her eyes and smiles and waves to you.
I need to stop watching so much anime. I wave and I'm like, hello, and it's like, yeah, no, more just an inconvenience. Doesn't even have a frying pan anymore. That was her one good thing she could cook. We'll talk
So,
more later.
Where do you think we go from here? Sorry. Unless you're
I mean,
done.
no, you're fine. I want to know more about your previous boss. But we'll talk about that later. I think right now, I don't think the sword is what I thought it would be. I have to be worthy, and I doubt someone with my powers and convictions would be worthy. I don't want someone else to have it. Though, I could give it to somebody who is beholden to me. We'll think about it. Do you know of anybody we could contact, so speak to, about the sword and its whereabouts?
Well, we do have suspects that there is an Imperial agent in Tri-City. Given that you had some fallout with the authorities, one thing I can tell you is that if he let you live, he probably let you live for a reason. However, we do suspect there's an agent there that could probably inform you a little more on where the whereabouts could be. I mean, after all, who would want to restore the King of Solus besides someone who is loyal to the Empire?
True. Alright, where'd you say that was again?
Tri-City. And not too far from here, actually.
You said, JP, you said Tri-City?
Tri-City. T-R-I.
Like 3.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. Gentlemen, we have a change of course. I believe we should go to Tri-City. There are some Imperial, at least one, agents, and they may have more information on the sword. I look at the angel and I'm like, it does not seem to be where you think it is.
And she goes, "Oh, really? You think so?"
I do. This is what I just said. What's that little guy sitting right there between me and the angel woman? Oh, is that Jake's character?
That's Jake's character.
I see.
The little guy.
Forgot what his name was though. Don't have him maybe. Wendell. Wendell, I need you
Yes,
to
sir.
do something. I need you to do something for me. I would like you to go to where were we going originally?
Darkmoor,
Darkmoor.
I think.
I
Well,
would like you to go. Darkmoor was where the sword was supposed to be.
Yeah, the sword is rumored to be in Darkmoor. Yes.
Well, the sword was rumored to be at the top of that stupid mountain.
Okay, that's great.
I'm gonna look back up to. Oh man, I already forgot her name. Angel Woman. Shush, please. You're loud. Why do you believe it's in Darkmoor?
He goes, and she just says to you, "That's where I put it. I put it in Darkmoor."
Well, I don't think it's there anymore, and I don't want to waste any more time. Wendell, you will go to Darkmoor. You may take. I'm helping you out, JP. I'm getting rid of some of the NPCs, so you don't have to worry about them. You may take your trusty, loyal comrades with you. Be travelers. Be cautious. Whatever story you must come up with, you're a pretty charismatic character. Oh, how good of a spy is. Zero charisma. Maybe not. You'll be fine. Go to Darkmoor. Do not inquire about any sword. Look around, see who's there. If the what they call the Dark Knights were stationed there. See what's going on. Rumors. See if you can find anybody you can trust. But take your friends.
Okay, sir. Do you want me to take the peasant as well?
Take them all. Wait, who's the peasant? Oh, just the random person? Yeah.
Yeah, the peasant that survived, yep.
If they do not want to return back to their lives, they may go with you. I don't know what's left for them to return to, but...
Yeah, the peasant pipes up and he says, "Ted died for you. I'll follow you to the end."
Canonically, I want Ted to be one of the zombies I just brought back to life.
Okay. Yeah, we'll retcon.
Don't worry, Ted will serve me. Ted will continue to serve in death as well as life.
As he did in life.
Okay, so all that. So basically, we're sending all the little people away. Basically, that's what we're doing. Correct?
Yeah, well, I'm helping you by helping myself. No more NPCs to worry about, except the vampire. I'll keep him.
Okay, you'll keep the vampire.
I'm sending them off to Darkmoor. I look over at the angel. I'm like, is that good enough? They will check out Darkmoor. We will check on the newer information. Not to be rude, but you have been indisposed for a while. For your information,
She goes, "Fine, we will do it your way." She goes, "Perhaps you're right."
And then anyone in the Empire will probably be more willing to assist you anyway. Let us go. Would I know how far it is to Tri-City?
You can make a history check.
Here, Dutch. Come on. Come on, buddy, come here.
If you want, or you can ask the vampire. He probably knows.
How long to Tri-City?
From here, probably get there by morning if we go through the rest of the night.
I think we should rest for the night. What time of day is it?
I believe, yeah. I believe the conflict took place like early evening, so it's probably mid to late evening.
Is there anything nearby, town-wise, to rest at, or is this like kind of just camp out, get it over with? Like hour or two journey, anything nearby or no? I'll ask the vampire. I'm like, in your scouting parties or anything, did you guys see any villages or maybe a few farms nearby?
He shakes his head. He goes, "No, the closest you'll probably get is Tri-City."
Oh, this.
But I will probably have to go ahead of you if you don't mind. Or somebody will have to build me a coffin.
Oh, that makes sense. Um,
Can we just bury you underground?
Or that, I could probably catch up with you later.
wait, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, wait. I think he has to go back to his. Doesn't he have to go back to his coffin? I don't think he can just get a new one unless it's destroyed. But
I thought if he gets killed, he goes back to his coffin.
well, he goes back to it if he's dead. But like, you have to do your resting in your coffin. Where is your coffin?
He goes, oh.
Is it even your coffin anymore? Or your allegiance has changed?
I suppose, he goes, I do have this, and he pulls out a little bag of grave dirt from my grave. You could build me a coffin.
Well, we might as well just build you a new one, so you're not beholden to whatever powers were holding you to the other. Does that have to be done now, or can that wait until we get to Tri-City?
If we travel overnight, I should be able to find a place to rest.
Let's see. Oh, just lost.
We could just travel.
Just lost Jake. Jake's gone.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Yeah, I hear Jake.
You're not in.
Oh, he's not in Roll20.
Jake died.
No.
No.
Finally.
Oh, disconnected. Yeah, I see that. It's in the top one. Okay. We're all good. Don't worry. Nobody panic.
I did. I look at the rest of everybody. I'm like, okay, travel through the night, or should we? Now. I know I'm pretty spent.
Sure.
Rowena goes, well, either way doesn't bother me, but if I have to vote, I would say travel in the day. And she kind of gives you this sort of snarky smirk.
So snarky.
I look at the vampire. I'm like, do you have to rest now, or is it is turning night? Do you need to rest now, or can you wait for another 24 hours?
He goes, I told you I can travel during the night. I would need you to build me a coffin for us to travel during the day.
Why don't we just travel overnight?
Because, let me see. Let me make sure. Well, everyone check your build. Like we just went through a battle, so we're definitely in a very precarious place.
I mean, I'm pretty good on spells still.
Are you?
I don't have any spells. I just have martial abilities. I mean, my HP is like. I mean, even my new half angel-esque thing, I got more HP. So I'm like half HP right now.
Half HP.
Yeah.
We'll say as this has been going on, I do have third level spells left. I'll be doing a prayer of healing, just to give us that. I'm not too bad off. Let me see. Actually, I don't know about my HP. I didn't check.
Actually, since they resurrected me, am I back to full health, or is it
you're
just
back to full health, Getty.
Actually, that's true.
Plus,
that makes
plus
sense.
the extra health that you get from the special transformation.
Transformation.
Yeah.
Transformation.
Transubstantiation.
Transmogrification.
Sorry, not third level spells, second level spells. So there's one. I have no third level. I have no fourth because I just used that. I have 2 first level spells and 2 third level spells left, and I'm about half hit points. Jake, you didn't get hit too bad, I don't think, last
I can't hit at all.
Very good.
4 HP, baby.
see. I'll do a quick prayer of healing. How many people? 6 creatures. We'll say before everyone else left, I did this.
Okay.
So they get some hit points. Let's see, I'll heal myself. How's Hasho looking?
I hope. She dead yet?
Yeah, I think she could use. Well, I just bumped her.
You bumped her. Oh
Yeah,
my
because
gosh. You hit
we were
her.
17. I had 17 for current hit points and 0 for temporary, so I don't know. So I have to
Well,
look back.
How many
Well,
hit points?
what's her
Wait,
max?
she only has a max of 17.
Yeah, I doubt
What?
that's right.
Oh, has
Excuse
she?
me.
That can't
Has
be.
she? Okay, wait. Like if that's okay. If that's the way you're doing it, like, is she leveling up with us, or is that just like she just has this?
She was
She's
1
just a
when you
fixed
were
level.
3, and I've just been leveling her up as you go. So
Okay.
like,
Okay.
I think since you
okay,
guys were
that makes sense.
7,
Maybe
you
we
guys-
shouldn't have her
Yeah, she
be
should
there.
be level 4.
Alright. I look at the vampire and I'm like, what kind of armor do you have?
And he says, he goes,
Whoa, I just noticed this. Am I Thor?
he's like,
Yeah,
You look like it.
yep.
Huh.
with a
He
warhammer.
tells you, I
Yeah.
have plate armor because I'm a knight.
Oh, very good. Well, I was gonna say if you don't have plates, I was probably gonna give you Hashos. Well, I don't think we should have her be front line anymore. Now that I understand that she's not very big.
She's super
Beefy.
tanky. What are you talking about? 17 whole hit points between her and
She's been surviving this long. I think.
This is true. Hasho has not gone down yet. I don't think. Maybe she did like early on. Okay, let me. So, vampire, how many hit points he got left? He took damage.
Yeah,
Can
he
you
does.
use holy abilities on a
Goes-
vampire?
Well, you can heal people, yeah. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out who. Okay, so like, I'm just gonna cast it. Getty doesn't need it. Dick doesn't need it. Whoever needs healing, I get to choose 6 people. So I choose Hasho. I choose the vampire. I choose myself, and then 3 of the people that just left. So.
Oh, what
What
about Jake? What's your HP at, Jake?
Jake didn't take hits.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't take hits, okay?
So I know there were 4 people we just sent away to Darkmoor. But whatever of those 3 had the least amount of hit points, let's say that I did the prayer of healing for them. So 2d8 plus spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
2d8 9 plus 7. So that would be 16 hit points.
Okay.
KO, back to full.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, you guys are gonna travel to the night to Tri-City.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe we should be fine now. I
Alright.
still have a couple second level spells.
So you guys start heading towards Tri-City. I guess the vampires leading the way.
Yeah.
Okay. As you sort of head in the southerly direction from your position, actually probably south. Yeah, southeast. You sort of come out of the woods back into sort of a deserty grassland. Eventually, as time passes, it turns into a desert. The vampire is keeping an eye out, and he's able to stop you guys from running into anything dangerous. As it starts to near morning, midnight, you begin to see the outline of the city, and you see torches off in the distance, and the vampire sort of points it out and he goes, "There it is, Tri-City." He goes, "We made good time. Should be there within an hour or 2.
Now, other places we visited, were those also like city size or villages? Is this like bigger than?
Technically,
Other
they were
places, or-
all considered and treated as cities.
Okay. But,
But
how much bigger is this?
This is probably the biggest city you have ever seen.
Okay.
So you guys continue your approach, and about an hour out, you begin to see the full outline of the wall. You see an interior wall that is slightly higher and seems to mirror the existing wall, as well as a sort of keep and castle come into view. And you also see sort of the towers that sort of match the towers and structures of the other previous necromancer colleges that you have seen. And there's some... And then as you continue your approach, you get closer and closer, and about 30 minutes out, it kind of comes clear. You can see the skeletons on the wall holding torches, and you guys have arrived at Tri-City. As you approach the main gate, you see a...
Before we approach, when it comes to me having zombies,
I mean, isn't that just par for the course?
yeah, well, that's what I'm making sure. Like, is there going to be an issue that I have them and I'm not?
Do you have your papers in order?
Not really.
Do I have my?
Yeah,
do I have
necromancy is legal in Necronia, so I mean,
Do you have your
there
Aristocat?
shouldn't be.
Are
anything.
they? Are they?
Knowledge.
Do I have to? I don't have to register them.
No.
Okay.
So, as you guys approach, Rowena actually says to Istovir, and she says, Istovir, I'm gonna do something that's probably going to be pretty shocking. And she hands you this she sort of reaches into her bag and hands you this big cloak. She goes, cover yourself up in this, make sure your wings don't stick out. Okay. And then she goes, now you might not find this very flattering, but I can't go around looking like this. So, all of a sudden you see her glow, and she transforms into an old man.
Is she just a magic girl, old man? Have you been lied to?
She's an old man this whole time, yeah.
This is her true form. He just moonlights as a magic girl sometimes, on occasion.
Let me see. I know.
Do you need to check if she's actually an old? Fair enough.
She can do it. I'm just trying to see for how long.
Forever. It's her real form, silly.
Must be a big city.
This is simply
I gotta zoom out. Actually, hold on a second here.
Yeah,
the
so
largest.
you just see her turn into an old man, and she goes, "Now, whippersnapper, I'll be this way until."
I roll my eyes.
True. I knew she was an old man.
Until I think it's safe, and then I'll go back to my true form.
Sure thing, sir.
Where are we starting?
Random stranger.
We're up at the top.
Yeah.
To top. Okay.
So
I see.
are you guys good to approach the gate, you think?
Oh, look at all those people.
Yeah. As you guys approach the gate, you see, and it's still nightfall, you see the gates open up, and out comes a horse, an undead skeleton horse, being driven by a pale man, and the wagon sort of rolls by, and you sort of hear the crying of children as it passes you by.
Oh my.
Classic children, always crying. Am I right, JP?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Clearly nothing suspicious, is it? I think that's just totally normal.
Hail and well met, sir.
You're talking
Well, you
skeleton?
walk through this
The
skeletal horse. It's not a skeleton, right?
he I'm actually gonna roll. I'm gonna roll, see if he actually hears that.
Is he hard of hearing?
It's just a normal person, right? It's a skeletal horse, but it's a normal person driving the carriage, right? Or was I wrong?
It's a
know.
pale person.
Right. Where are you off to today?
Go ahead and roll, I guess, Constitution for that, Will.
Constitution.
Yeah, you're gonna
That's
have
a
to
weird
shout
roll.
over all the screaming children.
I don't think that's Constitution, but
Or perform.
I don't think that constitutes Constitution.
I think that constitutes strength.
Well, I would say,
air in his lungs.
yeah, if you want me to roll, I would say if you just want to roll to see if he hears me, you can, and then decide from that. Because I'm not like I'm yelling at what I think would be like. Oh yeah, he can hear me. If he
I
can't hear
guess.
me, he can't hear me. He just ignores you. You just ignore me. But
Nah, he just passes you by.
very rude. That's
How rude!
I turned to the vampire and like, what is your name? Forgot to ask. My apologies.
Awkward.
He goes, my name. Haven't thought about that in a long time. In fact, I don't even know if I remember.
Put my hand on him, on his shoulder, and I say, would you like a new name for new life? Or would you like to think about your name? Try to remember it.
He goes, I will try to think about it.
Very good. If you cannot think of one, your new name shall be Jason. But let me know. Can I help
He
you?
goes, Jason, okay. And, so, he goes, well, shall we enter the city?
Alexis, he's escaped. Yes, we may. Yes, let's go ahead. Are there any guards?
Yeah, there are guards. So he approaches, he hails the guards. They look down at him, sees a black knight, and they open the gates for you guys.
Very good. Whereabouts is your place of rest?
And he says, well, I will find one when I need to. He goes, in fact, I will need to soon. He goes, in fact, what inn are you wanting to stay at? There are 3 in this city. I'm assuming, are you guys having this after you pass through the gates?
Yeah, like as we're walking. What's
Okay.
our? Oh, everything's
Our
so really
financial
quick.
situation.
Well, like
$1
everything's.
trillion.
Isn't it like I'm trying to remember? Isn't it like Necrons are 100 gold pieces each, right? It's 1 to 100.
Yeah, it's 1 to
There's an exchange
100.
rate. All right. Well, then I have 95 gold on my person. So, but everything here is so
186,
I
89.
still don't understand that conversion rate. That's insane. Like
1
no
to
way.
100. Well, no, the
Yeah.
conversion rate is fine. Okay, it's the inflation that's not okay.
I refuse to
Wait,
pay
wait,
for
it's-
these.
My first act as king will be to cancel inflation. It's canceled.
That's
it-
nice and all, but where do you want to stay?
Is it 1 gold per 100 Necron or 1 Necron per 100 gold?
1 gold per 100 Necron.
Okay.
Necron. So like a Necron is a penny, and a
Yeah.
gold piece is $1.
Okay.
Which inn is cheaper?
Cheap.
In this
We're rich.
city,
Look,
I
I-
would say the cheapest inn would be in Old Town.
There's an
though-
old town inside the new city.
Yes, it's actually outside the city, so a bit of a walk, but doable.
Okay, the cheaper one that's inside the city.
The cheaper one that is inside the city. Okay. So you don't want to stay at Castle Inn.
How much does Castle Inn cost?
Oh well, it's So, Castle Inn is the most expensive. A regular room is about 1,000 Necrons, and a suite is about 10,000 Necrons. It's
Yeah,
fancy
no, we're not
living
doing
for a
that.
king.
We're not living like kings, unfortunately. Not yet.
All right. Well,
I need to save my
North
money.
Inn is the cheapest in the city.
Mm.
It's 5 gold for a regular room, 2 and 10 for 2 king-size beds. It's owned by a man named Locks.
Wait, how much did you say for 2 king size?
10 gold.
10 gold. Oh my gosh. We need to do something about this economy, dude. Hey. Let's see. That's the cheapest
Yes, sir. That is the cheapest.
inside the city, or that's the cheapest altogether?
That's the cheapest inside the city. The
Okay.
one at Old Town is about 1 gold for a regular room and 2 gold for a suite, and they do not serve you food.
I look at everybody else. What are y'all feeling? I feel like we could do the more expensive one and just split the cost. Take one room. There's not many of them. Oh wait,
10,000 Necrons is about 100 gold, right? Because 1,000 is 10. 10,000.
Yeah, we're not doing that one. We're not doing the castle. I'm talking. Like the 10 gold for 2 king beds.
Oh, sure.
And then
Let's
some
do
of
that.
us can sleep on the floor or something.
Okay.
I mean,
Um,
as an elf, I think I get. All I need to do is like I can just lean against the wall and.
No, you have to trans, so you have to like you could still use a bed, but you like sit up against the wall. You don't lean.
Oh well, then I can just cross-leg it on the
you
floor
can
and
sit
whatever.
if you want. We can take
That's fine.
turns resting.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also don't know if we'll be here more than one day. Do we want to go outside the city a little bit cheaper? Do we want to save the money? I'm kind of down for saving money, but we'd have to worry about.
I have 5 fresh apples.
In fact, if we look to our left,
That's the
Northen is right there, right across from this fine establishment over here that provides the Vampire Covens with loads of blood.
oh.
Yeah, that's
what
great. So hope
You guys kind of look and you just see this very long line of people with children.
Oh no. I don't like
And they're
this.
sort of
Why
being
are we-
admitted one by one into this thing by
I don't like where this is
some
going.
of these vampires over
Yeah,
here.
so I'm like, so what is going on in front of us?
Nothing's going on. Nothing to see. Moving on.
He goes, well, you see, Necronia and the Vampire Covens made a deal a long time ago. Do you want to hear about it, or do you want to just go to the end?
I suppose it'd probably be rather important.
Yes, well, we made a deal a long time ago that anyone who was willing to give their kids to the Vampire Covens in the north, for cattle, as we vampires like to call them, they could deposit them in certain slave locations and send them to the north to basically provide us vampires with a supply of food.
Oh, well, at least they're volunteers, you know. I'd hate.
Oh, no. It's
Well,
the parents. It's the parents giving the children away.
Yeah, as I said, I'm glad it's voluntary.
Yes, I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Helps the parents
dear.
out, I guess. You know, naughty
Well,
children and all that.
That's nothing to see here.
Yes, nothing to see there at all.
Just life in the big city. You know how it is.
Okay, so explain that all in layman's terms. They're donating their children instead of donating blood, is what I'm assuming is happening. Is that what you said?
Yes, that is
Okay,
exactly
and then-
what I said.
Okay, so
So it's
So
like the
you-
too poor to provide for kids or whatever.
so interesting. So okay,
Uh huh.
See, they're volunteering. See, it's not forced. So it's all good.
wait,
Yeah.
are they donating the kids to be blood, or are they donating the kids to turn
To
into
be
vampires?
cattle, yes, cattle. He said.
Or are they becoming vampires?
He said cattle specifically.
Wait a second. What if we guys?
But they said
guys,
cattle.
what if we waylay the next wagon?
So
Steal all the children, have him bite the children, and then we have an army of
no!
children vampires.
now, are we talking about Oblivion
Oh, God,
vampires
no.
or Skyrim vampires?
What's the difference?
Oblivion vampirism sucks, and Skyrim vampirism is okay.
Which one, JP?
We are going with D&D vampires?
Okay.
So there's
I guess that makes sense.
sparkling
Lame.
in the sunlight.
How many people we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including the knight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, shouldn't you just... All we have to be worried about is the guards on the carriage, if there is any. So...
Well, no, I'm talking about for the inn. I'm trying to get this in.
Oh, why don't we just sleep
no.
outside like normal people? You know what they say, a Necron saved is Necron not, used with stupid inflation.
Yeah, true.
That's what the kids all say
True.
these days.
We need more money.
I have
Maybe we should
Hydra
start doing
teeth to
Maybe we
sell.
should start. Oh, that's true. Well, we could go to the
You know what we
market.
could get? We could get a carriage, like I say in every game. Kind of useful.
Wait, if we get a carriage, can we attach a cannon to the back of it?
I mean, that's
Can
certainly
I
a
get
possibility.
a bone? Can I get a bone tooth Gatling gun, please?
Okay,
good
I am going to say. Do you think I walk up to the vampire? Do you think you could get us a discount with your nightly Doc Knights? They have military discount.
Yeah, can't we just go into the vampire?
Absolutely.
coven?
As a active member of the Black Knights, I could probably drop the price. Of course, like with inflation and all that, it's a bit of a tricky business.
Yes. Cool.
Not a lot of owners always like to give us that, but with a little bit of coaxing, I think I could probably do so.
Okay, I'm gonna hand him 20 gold. I'm gonna say, okay, go ahead and get us 2 rooms. See how much you can drop it by. We're going to go to the market, gather some, gather some supplies and sell others. Get you back in the inn shortly.
He goes, all right, yes, sounds good.
In Mark,
And he
20
goes and
gold.
enters the inn.
I'm going from 95 gold to 75 gold. Yeah.
So what would you guys like to do?
To the markets.
Away.
Okay, so there is a market to the south of you. Do you want me to just take your characters there?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I see the market. As we pass the line, I'm gonna walk up to one of the women and say, "What's going on here?"
One of them turns to you and she's holding a baby. She goes, "This child screams every night. I can't take it anymore." She goes, "So I'm going to send them away to a better life."
Wait, so the child is? How do you know it's? Wait, the child's screaming every night. Have you fed the child?
And she looks at you and she goes, "You try feeding the child."
You're saying the child won't eat, or it's just difficult for it? I'm sorry, but I am lacking certain parts needed to feed the child.
The baby
It's a
starts
baby,
to cry, and she goes, "Well, if you ever birth a baby out and have them screaming at you every single night, waking you up at every single hour, maybe you would know how I feel about it. But you apparently don't, do you?"
I'm going to be honest, ma'am, but I'm pretty sure that's part of being a parent.
Just shut up!
Oh. Interesting. Could I do like an Arcana check or something on the kid? Like, is this pretty normal, like just baby crying, or is there something causing the child to scream more?
There's
like how
there's no magic here except for the
Just
magic
a baby
maybe
crying
she's a
this woman.
bad mother.
So this is a commentary on abortion. See, okay, I'm gonna walk away.
I see, and just leaves the conversation.
Will has exited the chat.
Social commentary. See, well, I don't want to be put in the blast just yet. I don't think we're in a place for losing any of our watchers, Jonathan. So
Yeah.
maybe keep
Loyal viewers.
the politics out of the game.
Okay. Alrighty, so you guys go to the market. Let me see what we got.
Let's sell those wonderful teeth.
So this is the Western Goods Market. Okay. As you guys go to the market, you see several different vendors. Some of them are Dwarven, some of them are Elven, and some of them have the Ring City insignia on them. And one of them is in front of a very strange metal object in a white
Hey,
coat and suit.
hey guys.
Yeah.
What?
I've got dinner. I'll be right back. 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Don't die without me.
You're the one with the teeth. Okay, I'm gonna take advantage. I'm gonna.
We'll get a good price on them. I'm 25. Hydra teeth. Top of the line.
Very good. Continue, Jonathan. I will run Jake's character. Hey guys, it's me. I like to play video games while we're playing D&D. Whoa, hey.
Whoa, hey, whoa.
Oh, is Jake going to eat?
Yeah, he
yes,
left me.
Yeah, okay.
but he said he will be right back.
Okay. So you see, I would say you'd see there's also a few just regular market people. So there's a Dwarven merchant over here, an Elven merchant over here, a Ring City merchant there, the Strange merchant over here, guy selling potatoes over here, guy selling
Why is he
fruit over
strange
here,
if he's just selling
and a butcher.
potatoes?
And a butcher over here. No, the strange guy is over here.
Oh,
Next to
with the
the guy
car?
with potatoes.
With the car? You don't want the guy with the car.
The
Yep.
vehicle? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
How much for the car?
You know what, guys? I think we need.
A car?
I think we need to start a business. Hot dog stand.
No, no, we're not doing that again.
Which one did you say was like? Out of those, which one do I think would be most willing to buy Hydra teeth?
So I'm just gonna mark them off.
Okay, RC stands for what?
Ring City. E is
Ring
for Elven
City.
goods.
Oh.
D is for Dwarven goods. I'll put S for the strange dude. P for
Is he wearing a white
potatoes.
tuxedo? Is that a white tuxedo that he's wearing? Looks like it might. Okay, trench
Yeah.
coat, I guess.
There's a woman selling baked goods over here, and there's a butcher. So I'll put BT for the butcher.
All right. Well, what about this one?
Oh yeah, veggies.
And this one. And this one. And this one.
Okay.
Any of those guys? Anyone look like they're selling like potions or magical ingredients? 'Cause I feel like that would be where Hydra teeth would come in.
I'll put PT for potions here. There's a lady selling potions there.
What's the roll? I guess just Arcana. I guess Arcana roll to kind of think about like what I can do with Hydra teeth, like what can it be used for, and
It's got ornamental value. I don't think Hydra teeth. Let me look at the Hydra. Good old Hydra. $190. So yeah, it doesn't really have poison damage. So it probably would be either ornamental or there might be some medicinal value to it, or you could try to sell it off as having medicinal value. Because I would consider it a rare thing to get.
Yeah. Let's see.
And get it, you can feel free to sell or buy wherever you think is best.
I gave my pistol to what's her face, Asho.
So should we sell the pistol? Maybe. Do we need the pistol?
We don't, but if she's using it, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean she's not very good front line, so
Might be good to have. I got the maximum bow, so I could sell my longbow. I'll keep my daggers.
Can't find anything. I can't find anything about like if Hydra teeth are used in anything.
I mean, I have them set as arrows. I think 1d10 damage for arrows.
Alright, yeah, I'll go over to potions. I'll go over to potion with the Hydra teeth.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the dwarf merchant to sell my longbow,
They're selling. Wait, what are you using instead?
Maximilian bow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right.
So you're going to the Dwarven merchant to sell the longbow?
Is there somebody better?
Oh, you can shop around, but
Sure, somebody.
yeah, Dwarven would probably value it since they don't really have a lot of those kind of weapons. But
Yeah.
so who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Getty. Go ahead,
Okay.
Getty.
So Getty, you walk up to the
I'm like-
Dwarven merchant. You see this short Dwarven man behind the counter, and he's sort of like counting out his gold emphatically. And he doesn't seem to notice your approach.
I placed the longbow on his table
Now he looks up
to
and
get his
goes,
attention.
"Oh, customer.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Are you buying or selling?"
Selling.
He goes. He looks at the elven bow and he sort of looks at the elven merchant and he goes. He goes, "I would like to knock that elf out of business. How much for this elven bow?"
$30,000.
No. I was gonna say 20 gold.
And he sort of grunts a minute. He goes, 20 gold.
Can I use persuasion or?
Yeah, you can.
God, it's gonna be so bad, isn't it? Nat one.
Alrighty. 20 gold is a bit steep. I'm willing to offer you 5 gold.
You make it 10.
Yes, with your nat 1 persuasion, Getty. Keep going.
Yes. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna buckle down. 10 gold.
I don't know. I don't know about 10 gold.
How about 8 gold?
He goes, 8 still seems a little high.
$7 gold.
He goes, do you want money or not?
Fine, 5 gold.
He goes, all right. And he hands you 5 dwarven gold pieces. They are marked with the seal of a Dwarven king.
Mhm.
Which one, Jonathan?
I don't know.
Yeah, which Dwarven King?
You
Thorin
tell me,
Oakenshield.
Will.
Yeah, it sounds to me like you're never mind.
Can you show me what you have in store?
He goes, oh,
Sounds to me
yes,
like
yes, I
we're
can.
appropriating my Dwarven cultures.
He goes, yes,
What?
I have he sort of breaks out. He goes, I have Dwarven armor, the finest craft ever, 400 gold, Dwarven seal, shield, 150 gold, Dwarven grenades, and he sort of like puts them out on the table. 15 gold for one. And he goes, and that's those are my wares, roughly.
Never mind.
He goes,
Oh,
I'm telling you though, this is the finest armor ever. And he holds up this little itty bitty plate armor, and he's like,
itty bitty.
and he's like, Dwarven metal is the finest. That's why it's a high price.
I don't have 400 gold, I can tell you right now. So I just leave it at that, and I walk away. I want to go over to this guy with the car, though. I want to see.
Okay.
Of course you.
You walk over to the guy with the car. He goes, he sort of is rummaging through the side door there, and he's leaning over it. His white coat goes all the way down to his ankles, and he's wearing white pants. He sort of stands up, bumps his head on the top of the door, and then he looks at you. He's wearing these strange spectacles on his face that are a darker shade, and he goes, "Oh, hello there." He's a human.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Hello there, sir.
Hello.
May I interest you in some wares?"
What do you got?
He goes, "Well, let me tell you. Not very many people believe me." He sort of starts waving his hands around, but I am from the future.
Oh. I'm assuming he does like some random gesture.
Yes, he sort of like flings his
Panics
hands out
me.
from his chest with his hands up.
Oh. Okay. What brings you here?
He goes, well, that's a long story. I can't really get into it. And then you hear the dwarf pipe up. He's crazy, lad.
Uh-huh.
Don't trust him. He goes,
How much for that contraption you got right there?
Contraption? What do you mean?
To the car. That point to the car. That.
This? Oh, it doesn't
Yes.
work, and I need it.
Uh-huh. I get close to him. I say, I sniff him.
He sort of
You don't
like
smell like
goes
you're around here.
He goes, well, that's his product that we call cologne. It's kind of like women's perfume, but for men. He goes, I actually have
Doesn't work.
I have a bottle if you'd like to buy it. And he whips it out.
No.
He goes,
I don't want that. No. What else do you have for sale though?
he goes, okay, I'll show you. He grabs this bag and box, and he opens it up, and in it you see these sort of strange devices that are like these vials with these little metal things sticking out. He goes, I come from the future, and these are what we call stim packs. Instantaneous healing, my boy. And then you hear the dwarven guy go, that's nothing but lies. Get a potion like a regular person.
Can I roll insight on this guy?
Yeah, you can.
See if he's like telling the truth. Oh man. Oh no. 2 nat 1s in a row. What is this?
The dwarf seems a little bit convincing. And the man seems slightly unhinged.
Slightly. Can I see them in action? Can I see you use this so I know?
And he let me.
If
do you want
if
to try
you
to
prove-
persuade him or?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell. Like, hold on a second. Let me guess. Another nat 1. 16. Okay.
He's a bit hesitant, but he goes, "All right, my boy." And he pulls out this. Go ahead and roll a history, Getty.
5. Man, I remember why I love D&D so much.
Okay, you have no idea what he's pulling out.
Okay.
But
Can
it
I-
appears to be a lot like the black powder pistols, but it does not appear. It does not appear to be. It seems a little bit more contrived. As he pulls it out, and he is going to fire. He aims for his foot, pulls back a hammer, and pulls the trigger. And he misses and hits the ground.
Oh my
And as
god.
a loud bang goes off.
Can I just like stab him in the foot with an arrow?
What?
I just roll my eyes and I do it myself.
Okay, you stab him with an arrow.
Yeah, just in the foot, like he's trying to do. Here's an easy way to do this, and I just.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
What do I roll? Just an arrow, or like what do I do? Can I roll?
Do you got a sword or something you do it with?
I got a dagger. You know, I'm gonna use dagger. Right?
Yeah, hit him with the dagger.
A 19.
Okay, you definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Don't be much. 7.
Okay. He screams out in pain as he kind of collapses from the damage. he goes, quick, use the stim pack. He goes,
Take the stim
and you sort of see
I'm just kidding,
see this blood spewing out of him.
So I take the stim pack. I
Alright.
stab him in the leg.
No,
Okay,
run with it.
roll a strength or something.
To stab him with the stim pack, you have to roll with strength.
I have to roll what?
You have to roll.
I
to
just
see
roll
you-
for it to see if you get it in there.
Oh, so it's useless to me.
9. Oh my god.
Okay.
It's not even a 9. It's a strength 3.
Oh, that's a strength. Go ahead and roll again. Yeah, just strength.
Alright.
Hey, you want me to keep going?
That's another save.
Not only strength 3, just
Yeah.
roll strength.
Or roll medicine, I guess. Maybe that'd be medicine.
Wow, a 7. Let's just keep going down, shall we?
Well, no, and to be honest, you could just use the 9 because it's the same thing.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, alright, okay, you're
So
after a
stupid.
few attempts, you stab the ground a few times, and then you finally get him in the leg, and then you press it, and you see this white foam come out of where you depressed it, and then all of a sudden you see where you stabbed him in the foot, a white foam sort of comes into it, and he goes, oh, thank gosh, I lost a lot of blood.
Yes, the high rolls for the dumb stuff and the low rolls for when I actually need it. Okay. How much per pack?
Yeah,
Per stim
he goes-
pack.
He goes, well, it's 1 gold piece each,
Mm-hmm.
and I have about 10 of them.
10 of them? I hand him 10 gold.
Okay, you get 10 stim packs.
Okay. 10 stim packs. Let's stim packs. All right. Can I get like a description?
Okay, so they they each, he's not quite telling the entire truth, but they are advanced technology, and they do heal you for about 2d10 hit points.
Okay. What are the side effects? Like, can I inspect it? Is that a way? Like,
Yeah, you can if you want.
would it be investigation? What do you think?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you probably roll. Actually, it'd probably be medicine. I'm thinking.
Medicine. Okay.
Yeah.
That's slightly better, I guess. An unnatural 20.
A natural 20. Okay. From what you just saw, they seem to they do seem to heal instantaneously, like he says. You're not sure about this white foam. You sort of like get a bunch of it in your hands, and it just smells like really weird.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems awfully sticky. So it's sort of it's a sticky material, and you have a little bit of trouble getting it off your hands.
Gross. Oh, gross.
And
I wipe it on the suit.
you sort of give it a smell, and it makes your head spin briefly.
Mm-hmm.
So you can assume that this probably has some type of hallucinogenic effect, or at least it's got some type of drug mechanic in it. Something akin to something that could make you really, really drunk.
Okay. I'll leave it at that then.
Jake, you missed some wild times.
Well, I'm sure I did.
I wipe the white stuff on his jacket and I say, "Good doing business with you," and I walk away.
He goes, is there anything else you're interested in?
I turn around. You know what? What else have you got? I'm intrigued. I'm interested.
He goes, I have this revolver here. It's a special one that I brought with me from the future.
Special how?
Well, he goes, when you hit your target, not only does it pierce them, it also explodes.
What?
No, and I walk away.
He goes, oh, okay. Okay. Anybody else want to explore the market? Or
Yeah.
Getty, is there anything else you want to do?
No, I think I'm good for right now.
Okay.
Alright, I'll walk up to the potion merchant.
Okay.
Introduce myself. Well, I just say, oh, hello.
She
Is
sort of
it a woman or
looks-
a man or
It's
what's
a
the race?
woman, about a middle-aged
what's the-
woman, and she says, "Oh, hello there."
Yes, I'm a weary traveler, just looking around. Do you have anything special for sale? I find that these nice little cities always have some special qualities about their markets. Something
Well,
exciting.
are you wanting the legal stuff or the illegal stuff?
As long as it's affordable.
Well, I do prize myself on having affordable prices in this economy. Most of my potions are only 1 gold. It sounds like you're just interested in the legal stuff. So I have minor potions of healing. They restore your health, 1d6 hit points. Let's see, I have a potion of fire breath if you're interested. That's about 10 gold. And I have a potion of true sight. Bit more. It lasts about 10 minutes roughly. And it costs about 15 gold. Let's see, what else? I have greater potions of healing that do 1d10 healing, and those are about 16 gold each. Or, if you buy 2 of them, it's 32 gold.
2. Now, she said 2 of anything, or is 2 of the...
2 of the greater healing potions, yes.
Wow, so everything's inflated except for healing potions, I see. Interesting. Well, I don't want to say that out loud, though. I don't want it to raise your price. This is some fine looking vial. What about a trade? Or maybe I may have some ingredients that you may be wishing. Maybe take a little bit of the cost off. Since Jake's back and we haven't gotten to it, I'll call him over and I'm like, we actually have a very good quality and very whole Hydra tooth. I know it has many healing properties. This is all a lie. I will roll deception shortly.
Okay.
And it's very useful in many different tasks. But I'm looking to get it off my hand. I don't want to, lose it in my travels.
Okay.
Do you have possibly any use for this beautiful creature's tooth?
Nice.
Her eyes sort of widen. She goes, "Oh my gosh, Hydra teeth? I've never even heard. Like, how did you get them?"
Well, I won't bore you with the details, but we killed it.
Wow. These must be... Boy, probably with those I could probably get rich.
They're quite worth a fortune, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if here's the right place to sell them. But I can't travel.
You're right.
Where's the town we came from again? Sorry, it's been a while.
Midland.
I
Oh,
hear
no,
that
not Midland, Westgate. You came from Westgate. That's right.
I hear that in Westgate, these things are worth a fortune because they actually, when you grind them up and put them in tea, act as an aphrodisiac. So, people there take these on a daily basis. It's quite a crude society. But if you travel all the way there, there's a possibility you could make a small fortune off of just one tooth.
Her eyes kind of widen and she goes, "How many do you have?"
Jake, how many teeth do we have?
25.
Oh
I
my
have 10.
god!
I have 10 of them.
She goes,
I have 20. Yeah, 20.
So we have 30 altogether?
Oh, wait, no, I also
Yeah.
have 20. So we have 40.
Whoa.
Wait, are you
Lucrative.
sure you both have 20, or did JP just say that we found 20 and you guys both took it and splitting it?
I don't. Okay, how am I
It's
supposed to
a
remember
duplication
that?
glitch.
Yeah, we picked it up at the same time and it duped.
Yeah, that was just the server settings. It happens.
I don't know. Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to remember what he said. Whatever, long ago.
Also, just noticed that Caleb was here. I was wondering why I heard it.
I'm just listening and
He's lurking. This is a
slurking.
YouTube.
"All right,
This is a YouTube approved clip.
I'm just in it for the fame, I want to be on Paladin Games.
thanks, Caleb." All right.
I mean, I would say I'm probably not going to tell her we have how many. Like, I don't really know how many they have. But also, I feel like we can probably pull this stunt again somewhere else. So I'll be like, we have 7. Of course, I need a few to keep for myself. But we have 7 for sale if you're interested.
she goes, "I'm interested. I can. Here, I mean, for 7 Hydra teeth, if they're that valuable and that great at medicine, I could probably give you 2 or 7. I could probably give you 7 of my greater healing potions, or 3 of them with the True Sight potion, and 1 of my secret poisons."
secret poisons.
Yes.
You know,
secret
I will
poison.
say, I don't. You're. I'm gonna take her hand. You're such a kind woman. I don't want to take advantage of you. I will say, I will take 4 of your healing potions, and I'll take 20 gold.
And she goes, the greater healing potions?
Yes, of course.
She goes, okay.
Instead of
I'll have
course,
to pay.
7 greater.
She goes, I haven't made too much here, and of course, with taxes and everything, I could probably give you 10 gold and the rest in Necrons. Is that okay?
You know what, dear? Just the 10 gold and the healing potions are fine. Keep the rest as a testament to your beauty.
And she sort of blushes, and she just hands you the 4 potions and the 10 gold, and she goes, thank you, sir, you're so kind.
Yes, I do try to be. I'm trying to give back. I have so much for myself. Now, you just remember that Noah Gallagher helped you out.
And she goes,
And,
I will.
I'll leave it there. I walk back. I'm gonna give Jake, since it was his teeth, I'm gonna give him the 10 gold. I'm like, I also
10 gold. How many teeth did you sell? That
7.
7. That's a weird number. Okay.
Well, I wanted to. You gotta make it sound real, you know.
Fair. All right, 13. Oh,
We may have hit a jackpot. Apparently, people think because I lied.
what a bunch of fools.
Apparently, people think that these are aphrodisiacs. So, I'm gonna give him, Hanata, and Getty a greater healing potion each, and we all have one. What are mechanics-wise to use a potion, Getty? I mean, JP.
It takes
action?
an action to use the potion, yes.
Now,
Greater.
to use it for yourself or defeat it to someone else as well.
Yes.
Well,
What if I dual wield greater healing? what's the attack roll on that?
you have 2 attacks.
Yeah, as a wizard, I definitely.
So I thought I knew it.
It's called Double Trouble. It's a spell you get. It's a cantrip, actually. Fun fact.
Good, very good. Like, we could try to do the same thing to the baker.
Okay. You can try it.
No, it's okay. Look at Hinata and I'm like,
Who's Hinata?
Asho, sorry.
I'm like, who's Hinata?
Okay.
Ooh.
Name sounds familiar.
Hinata? Oh, she's from Naruto. Right?
Yeah, probably. I think that's Naruto's wife. That makes sense.
Hinata,
yeah.
Okay, you look at
Asho,
What a nerd.
I need you to take off the plate.
she goes, but why?
I don't think it's fitting of you. I think
Because
I would.
Senpai said so.
I think that we should sell the plate and maybe get you something a little more maneuverable for yourself. I don't. Not to be rude, but you don't really have the ability to use the plate correctly, and it's actually harming you more than it's helping you. It may protect you, but it's making everything else harder.
She goes, oh, okay. And she undoes the straps of the
Pretty sure it
plate
takes
armor.
an hour.
And,
Pretty sure it takes an hour to plate, but.
Okay. Well,
So-
she starts working on it then.
She'll get back to you.
Well, like, I'll tell her to go back to the inn,
Okay.
and say that, hey, just go to one of the rooms, take the plate off, we'll come back later.
Okay. Sounds good. She leaves to go take off the plate armor. And is there anything else you guys would like to do?
I feel like I need to sail. Oh, I have 5 Hydra eyes. Who should I bring? I'm gonna go to the elf.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go. I'm also gonna go to the elf actually.
Okay. So you two arrive at the elf stand together. Jake, is there anywhere you want to go since you haven't shopped anywhere yet?
Why are we going to the elf? Why are they going to the elf?
I'm trying to sell more stuff. I need gold.
I want a carriage. That's the only thing I want.
Well, we could probably find one of those at like a stable or something. Okay. So, I mean, I'm trying to sell stuff. Maybe we can get more gold for a carriage because I feel like it's going to be overpriced. The only thing not overpriced in this kingdom is the healing potions. Apparently,
they're just normal price.
No, she was selling 2 greater healing potions for 36 gold.
Whoa,
it's
dude.
like 50 gold for a normal healing potion.
So clearly something shady's going on with the.
Oh. Shoot, I didn't think about that. Wait, JP, don't mess with me.
They're actually draining ore.
Okay. You
I'm gonna walk to the elven merchant. I'm like, good day, fine friend. What wares you have for sale?
You hear the dwarf pipe up. He goes, "Nothing good."
Shut it, you fat ogre.
I clip him off.
So the elf goes, well, ignoring him, I have...
I'm going to step between them so I'm back towards the door.
I have elven longbows made by me. They have a range of 450 feet. They are 250 gold each.
Oh my god.
I have elven arrows for 1d8 plus 2 damage. They are 15 gold for 1 arrow. And are you a rich someone or a poor someone?
What a question.
Okay, yeah.
In liquidity, I'm not very rich.
Well, I do have a very rare item that I've been wanting to sell for a long time, but unfortunately, I do not think that if you are poor, then you probably will not be able to afford it.
Can we see what it is?
He looks at you and he goes, well, as a fellow elf, I'll show you. And he takes out a pair of boots.
I'm going to say this right now, so that...
And they appear to be a pure green boot with basically sort of stitched in brown leather feathers on each side. And he goes, there they are.
What are these?
Boots of elven kind. Picked them up in my travels.
Well, what do they do?
Well, they increase your speed for one thing. Are you interested?
I thought you were going to say more. How much are you selling them for?
Well, again, this is kind of why I'm not saying much, but 500 gold.
Well, that's jump change, really. Listen. I'm going to be honest with you. You're kind of a racist, kind of a dick.
Oh my gosh.
You're being just as unpleasant as the dwarf is being to you as you are to me. You said that you didn't want to show. You said you didn't want to show me because I don't seem to have the money. But you're going to show it to him because he's a fellow elf. This is very rude, and I'm going to let you know I'm not very happy with this, but think if we decided to be as racist as you are and not allow you into this fine country. You wouldn't be able to sell your wares at all. You'd be a vagrant, homeless. You'd have to set up somewhere else. Maybe trek all the way to that cursed ringed city.
No, I'm actually from the Elven Deserts. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's what I mean. You made it all the way over here. What if we said, no, you can't come in? That would be racist. Just as you saying, oh, I'll show you because you're an elf.
Well, they're
I
my
was going
boots.
to, I am not done speaking, sir.
Oh my god.
I was going to show you my prize. Let's see what you may need from those. But these Hydra eyes, known for stealing away the most accursed disease, are not for you. So I bid you a good day. I'm gonna roll a deception. Try to. No.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I did better than you, but I didn't do better than you. The 6 was from before. No.
He goes, oh well, take your Hydra eyes and get lost. I'm sure.
I walk away before you even finish. I'm gonna walk up to the dwarf and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you. I just he was an asshole.
Interested in
and
these boots? He says to Istovir.
No, I'll walk away.
Oh wait. And he goes, wait, but. He goes, fine. And he sort of takes the boots and he just takes them back under, sticks them back under his thing. Okay. So Getty, you walk over. Where you walk? You guys just go over to the dwarf again.
I mean, I have dealings with him, so I'm gonna see if I can help. I guess. Sell him my bow.
Yeah, you did sell him your bow. Will, are you going to the dwarf?
Yeah, I was walking around. I'm just going to say I'm so sorry for the way I acted. Elves. We both know that elves are a little dramatic.
Ah, yes. I've learned that the hard way with that one over there. And he sort of nods towards east of here. He goes, but he did sell me an elven bow.
Well, he's a good man. Yes, he's a good man.
That was Caleb.
Yeah, I assume so.
I think about pause you, Will. Jake, is there any of the vendors that you want to explore, or are you going to the same one?
I want to go and get a stable to get the carriage.
Yeah. Where's Betty's?
Well, I would say honestly, Jake, if you're
Hopefully
interested
dead.
in buying a carriage, probably the slave market. You might be able to get them to sell you one, or you can ask around the marketplace to see if anybody is willing to part with any of their stands.
You know what? When we hijack the next caravan, we can just take their carriage, right?
We can take the caravan of kids that go on that.
Yeah, perfect.
Then we have an army of children.
And a free carriage.
Yeah.
Win-win. No downsides whatsoever.
But there is a man selling potatoes over here. There's a baker over here. There's a butcher over here. A Ring City merchant over here. A strange man over here. A dwarf over here.
He wants us to go to the potato guy.
I don't know, man. It's kind of sus. Why would anyone want to go to a potato man?
Yeah. I mean, I can continue with Will.
Is he selling French fries?
I mean, you could check.
I don't want to.
It turns out the potatoes are just a front.
He's gonna trick me somehow. I won't give in.
Okay. So I guess we'll go back to Will and Getty then. Will, continue.
I have on good authority, my own authority, that I have a very fine and historic set of plate armor. And I'm not willing to part with it with somebody who isn't going to take good care of it, and I see how good of a condition your own items are in. And I am wondering... Yes, of course. I do recognize talent when I can. Now, I'm wondering, of course, we all know that the normal, non-inflated price of plate armor is 1,500 gold, which is a lot. But, unfortunately, in this market, in this climate, and political and economical, I am not a man of arms, armor, but I know that last I spoke to somebody, it was going to be around 2,500 gold for one set of plate, and I thought that was outrageous. But I am looking to sell a good set of plate armor with historical influence. No, that's not the right word. What word am I looking for?
If you think it's an antique and maybe has some historical value, I could take a look at it.
Yes. My valet is currently taking care of the plate now. But I would like to return to you with it. I'm looking for gold, but also possibly things to trade. Do you have any? What kind of armor can Hasha wear, Jonathan?
I think she probably could do.
I'm assuming medium, but also I know it's a homebrew class, so I don't know if it gave her any.
Yeah, I'm gonna safely say probably medium to light.
Do you perchance have any breastplate armor available?
I do, lad. I got some dwarven breastplate armor. It's a bit more defensive than your regular plate, but
well, mechanically, what does that mean?
Let me take a look here, lad.
I was asking the DM, but yeah, you can continue talking.
Yeah, keep talking like the dwarf.
So, it's about... The quality is better, so that's going to mean it's going to be an AC 16 plus dexterity.
Jeez, okay. And that's still considered medium?
Yes.
Okay, and then would that incur disadvantage on stealth? Breastplate normally does not, so I don't know if...
No, yeah, it would not in this case.
Okay, cool.
It's just better breastplate.
How much are you looking to sell that for?
I'll put with the breastplate piece for 250 gold.
It's a fair price. I have no counter offer, actually. Yeah, that's not a bad price at all.
Did you
I will bring the... What?
I was going to say, if you want to bring the breastplate or your own set of armor that you're saying has got this value, I'd be willing to take a look at it, and maybe I could trade you a few other items. I got explosives, weapons.
Yes, very good. Yes, we shall do that. I shall return. Do you also do fittings?
Yeah, I could.
Okay, because I am looking to give this armor to another individual, so I just would need you to help make sure it fits that person.
Yeah, perfect.
The one that I'm wearing now.
The one that you're wearing now.
Yes, it's just studded leather armor. Basically, I'm going to take the breastplate, I'm going to wear it, and then I'm going to give the armor I have now to Hajno.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I can definitely fit it for you.
Alright. Okay, well, I look forward to doing business with you soon. I shake his hand. And
you shake yours, he goes, good meeting you. Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to the potato salesman.
Alright.
I'll be like, I know you don't just have potatoes here. Tell me what you're hiding now.
He's sort of just, he's on a rocking chair. He's sort of rocking
He's
back
just
and
a
forth,
potato
and
farmer.
he takes a blade of grass out of his mouth and goes, well, I do got a bag of beans.
Oh my gosh, I knew it.
What's
He was
gonna
hiding
be?
something all along.
How much?
Well,
Tell
I
me.
got 100.
Tell me the cost now.
He goes, I got 100 beans in here, and I reckon that they're probably worth about 100 gold.
What
And
sorts
he-
of magic are in these beans?
Oh yeah, my grandpappy said they're magical beans. Okay,
You said medical or magical?
magical beans.
I'm sorry, I cannot understand your accent.
Well, I dig dog, man. You just plant them in the ground, they do all sorts of things.
Like what?
All sorts of things, man.
Does anyone have Jake? Do you have identify perchance? Jake,
Yeah.
do you perchance have identify or detect magic?
Let me check.
Because I do not, but I can change that and come back tomorrow if we have to.
I have identify.
Would you mind casting identify on these beans?
Sure. 1 minute. Oh, as a money price. Oh.
Don't say that out loud.
Oh man, that goes off without a hitch. It's a magic item or some other magic computer. You learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement. Small natural skill.
Could find a pearl. You have to. It's not consumed. You just keep it on you. Oh, look at that! My.
Created it again. Instead, touch a creature throughout casting and learn what spells. Okay.
Wow, I sure am glad I bought 100 gold.
All right.
Pearl.
Okay? So, Jake, I think with identify, you definitely sense a magical presence. It seems very sporadic. It's kind of fading in and out. So it is a magical item.
Yeah, it's the bag of beans, guys. We need the bag of beans.
It wasn't created by a spell, though.
It's natural magic beans.
And I don't know.
No
Does
fertilizer.
that let you know, like, if any sort of power creates it?
It just says you learn which spell created it. But you just said it wasn't created by a spell.
No, it's not created by a spell. It is magical, though. How you use them is you plant the bean in the ground, and a random magical effect will happen.
That sounds potentially dangerous.
Oh no, it's great. It's a great thing. You said
Yeah,
there's
fireball.
You said there's 100 beans in there.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God. Okay.
Jake, you can also tell that not all the beans are magical.
Oh my gosh, he's running a scam!
Oh,
It's a trap!
How
How much was he asking for them?
100 gold. But he said there's 100 beans, not all of them are magical. About how many are magical?
It's
An amount?
gosh, to be
Well, like, the
perfectly
thing
honest,
is,
I can
if I'm trying
count.
to
I can
use
start
this-
counting, but
If I decide to use this, okay, so it's just the bag of beans, right? The magic item bag of
Yeah.
beans. Yeah. So like, my thought, okay. So usually it's like a bag of 5 beans, and I think they refill. I don't remember. Maybe not. It might just be 5 beans and they're done, and they're all magical. So my thought is like, if this is a bag of beans and only some of them are magical, what happens if I grab a bean, hope to use it to save me, and it's just a freaking bean? Like, so if I buy this, I have to sort through these beans using in 1 minute using identify. I have to sort through this bag of beans and find all the magic ones. Boy.
I'd say it's probably like a 50-50 split. I mean, I haven't counted it out, but yes.
Yeah, that I think that would make it worth it. The 100 gold. Oh.
And does that tell you what type of magical stuff it is?
I don't think so. That would be detect magic.
Okay.
Okay. I look at him and I say, "I'll be back." And just walk away.
Okay.
okay.
Are you going to the baker?
What was the BT?
BT is butcher. B is baker.
I'm going to Ring City.
Okay.
Anyone else have something they want to do, or anyone else they want to go do?
I think I'm good.
Hello,
Oh, hello there.
from the Ring City, I see.
Yes.
What does the city hail? I hear it's much better quality of life than these parts.
Yes, yes. I don't bring all the goods of the Ring City, unfortunately, because
That part of the Ring
prices
City is
here
the-
are awful, and it's very hard to get a good trade. But every once in a while, a good enough person comes around, and I get a good trade out of it.
Yes, of course. What kind of trades might you be looking for?
Well, mostly money, but if you got items, I'll tell you what I have. I have revolvers with bullets. I sell them together for 300 gold. I give all my customers at least 30 rounds. So the revolver does 2. Or, well, this is for you, Will. It does 2 d6 damage. Range
Yeah.
of 40 tits at 120 feet. 300 gold for a revolver and 30 rounds. I also have some earrings of communication. They're effective for about a mile. You can keep in touch with anybody who's wearing them. I sell them in sets of 2, 500 gold each. And then I have grenades. They do
What is it with
3d6.
you and the grenades in this one specific city market?
I don't know, a lot of explosives. They do 3d6 damage in a 20-foot radius. That's straight from the book. They are 10 gold each, 1 use, DC 15 save. Dexterity save for him. And those are the items I have. No refrigerator or no code boxes. A lot of people ask me about that, but I do not sell those here. I sell them to the dwarves and the elves. That's who pays for those.
Very good. Well, it's definitely some interesting produce, but products. But I think I'm going to pass for now. You do enjoy your stay here. Get out while you can. Am I right? And I walk away.
Okay. Jake, is there anybody you're interested in buying anything from?
You can keep asking that, but it's not going to change.
Okay. If you're not interested,
JP,
that's fine.
just tell me. Tell me who you want. Who else you want me to go to?
That's up to you. Everybody's got something.
Oh my god. How about the V? Let's go to the V.
V for Vendetta.
B is the vegetable person. All right.
Vegetables.
You walk up there and you see a wide assortment of vegetables, all fresh. You got lettuce, you got tomatoes, you got cabbages, you got carrots, onions, you name it, Getty. Lots of vegetables.
Is this all you sell? This is everything?
Yes, sir. That's all I sell is vegetable.
You
All
don't-
this fine produce right here.
You don't sell anything else on the side? I roll insight to
Okay, go ahead.
an 11. Ugh.
This is a very plain farmer.
All right. No, thank you, and I walk away.
Okay.
All right. So you talking to her?
I don't think we've talked to the butcher or the baker yet.
Yeah, so
but I
far you
think
guys
that's-
haven't talked to the butcher or the baker.
We talked to this person right here, the PT.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Will
That's who gave me the potions.
Will scammed her.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought you were okay.
I didn't
Let's.
scam her, okay.
Made a
I
trade.
lied a little bit.
All right.
How about we go to the butcher then?
Okay. As you go to the butcher, you see a wide assortment of meats, some of which seem pretty hard to get. There's a assortment of fish, and there hasn't been a lot of lakes or anything that you've seen around here. And the butcher is kind of wearing a headband and sort of like chopping up some food right now. And he just looks up at you. He goes, "Interested in any food?"
Any potions or food? What can you tell me about this town? Any insight you might have? Any gossip, one might say?
Oh, well, it's one of the biggest cities in the area. So a lot of traffic comes here. We get traffic down from the north, from the Vampire Covens. That did go away under the last consul, but under the new consul, it has returned and brings us some business. In fact, he sets out a thing. He goes, "I actually sell vials of human blood to them."
Caleb was really freaking out about it.
Vials of human blood?
Yes. Some of it's my own, but I just cut some people open every now as a trade and fill them up and sell it to them, and that makes a good thing. I call it blood cola.
Blood cola?
Yes. Very popular with those bloodsuckers.
Oh, of course, yeah. Can I buy one?
Yes, I have I have regular, and then I have the special stuff.
Oh, what's the special stuff? What's the difference?
Well, vampires, they
I'm trying to
they
separate
like
them
their
out
blood
too, Mom.
untainted.
And his wedding.
Hmm.
If you know what I mean. He gives you a wink.
Oh. Hmm.
Though, honestly, if you're not a vampire, I don't know why you would buy it, but,
I know a vampire.
yes, their money's worth slightly more than ours. It's usually, one of their coins is usually worth 2 of our Necron dollars, so I usually sell them for about 5 Necron dollars.
Wait, did you just say the exchange rate is different?
Yes.
I'm
Wait, that wasn't getting it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not me.
No, I'm talking to like the DM. So like, are you saying that here instead of being 1 to 100, it's 1 to 2?
I'm saying that the vampire's money is worth slightly more than the Necronian dollar.
I missed the vampire thing. So let me get this right. A gold piece is worth 50 vampire money or 100 Necronian money.
I would say like 2 Necronian dollars are worth 1 vampire dollar.
Yeah, so yeah. Okay. Interesting. There's too many forms of currency in this place.
So it's 5 for regular, and then 10 for the special stuff.
I'll take just a regular one.
Okay, and he hands you a regular bottle of blood. It's about the size and shape of a Coke bottle, and you hand him 5 Necrons.
Is that human blood?
Human blood.
Interesting.
And you said you get this yourself? This is your own blood?
Some of it.
Okay. And where do you get the rest of it? Just volunteers? Do you?
Yes, sometimes trades, volunteers, and then people who are poor and in need of. I'll be honest, they probably use the money for dream pies. Get a lot of college students actually doing that.
Fair enough.
JP been making all the political commentary.
It's life experiences, man. I just had PTSD in that one conversation.
PTSD and oh yeah, you're right.
I'll explain later. Well, alrighty. So yes, you buy a vial of blood. Is there anything else you'd like to ask the butcher?
Nah, I'm good. I think I'm
Okay.
gonna be done for
Okay.
talking to people.
Will, anybody else you want to talk to? I think the only one that hasn't been talked to you by you guys is the baker.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So you guys head back to the tavern. Upon entering the tavern, you will see Hasho and the vampire waiting for you guys. I'm gonna move. Let me populate this a bit. So the vampire comes up to you and he says, well, good news, boss. I was able to get 2 rooms. 5 gold for the lot of them. King-size beds, each of them.
Wait. 2 rooms, 5 gold each, or all together?
5 gold altogether. He goes, that's what you get when you travel with the likes of me, eh?
Well, you know what? Keep the extra 15 for yourself. Maybe use that for whatever food and supplies you may need. You are definitely paying yourself off.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Well,
You
I
would
would...
perchance ask if they have a stables for my what's the word I'm looking for? For my no crap. What do they call?
Are
them?
you asking him if he has stables?
I'm asking the vampire if he perchance knows if they have a place to keep my undead servants.
Oh, well, you could ask him about the stables. Sometimes they let zombies stay in the stables.
Alright. What you were gonna say something before I said that.
I was just asking to clarify.
Oh, what did you wish to clarify?
Just if you were asking him or not.
Did Hasho finish taking off the armor?
Yes, she did. She hands it back to you.
Oh, I don't like being handed things. No, just kidding. I'm gonna have zombies pick it up. I'll tell them I'm gonna go take care of this now. See what deal I can get. We could use the money. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave it up to them. I feel like I've done a lot. So if they have anything, if Jake wants to go and talk about trying to find a nice part somewhere again.
All right. As you walk up, there's a bartender approaches you guys, and she says, she looks very tired. She has some bags under her eyes and some bruises on her arms. And she says, is there anything I can help you, sirs, with?
Bruises on her arms? Great. Why is it always the bartender?
Why not? Just kidding. That's terrible.
She's probably selling a lot of her blood.
That's a fair point.
Where are the bruises located?
One's like up towards the shoulder. It's in the just under her sleeve on the upper arm, and then the other one is on her left forearm, and it looks like somebody grabbed her. And you can see some scarring from scratches. And she's just got a pretty quaint smile, and she goes, well, if you don't need anything, I guess I'll be going.
How much for a round?
She looks at you and she goes, I would say 2 gold for a round for everyone.
There's around, and we'll
You're
sit
with
in this
that.
table.
You're with that vampire, right?
Of course, he is
Yes.
one of my oldest friends.
Oh, I see. Yes. Well, if you're with him, we can give you a round for 2 gold.
Very well. We will all be sitting over at this table. I just point to the one we're right next to.
Okay.
How much for some food?
She goes. For you, probably 1 gold for our special.
Each?
Yes.
What was that? 6, 2, so 8 gold altogether. I'll give her 10 gold. Bring me down to 65. 10 gold. The 2 gold is your tip. Gotta get him good. And I'm like, yes, bring us it's all a special. Keep the 2 gold for yourself, and bring us around.
That sounds good. And she heads off and goes to deliver your order to the bartender.
Awesome. And I look at everyone else and I said, see, I told you traveling expenses were on me.
Okay. So, were you gonna ask the bartender about the stables, Will, or?
Yeah. No, a lot of times we'll get up and walk over to the bartender. Well, I'll walk all the way over here. Like,
Okay.
excuse me, do you run this fine establishment?
Yeah. I
Wait
do.
a second. This is the same bar we were at last time.
Yeah, I do. What do you want? Something wrong with the food or something like that?
No, I was just wondering if you perchance had a place to stow my luggage of the undead nature. I just have a few servants.
Well, lucky for you, we got some room in our stables. Tilly and Sam usually handle that. Believe me, I don't know why Tilly does, but she likes to work. Probably has something for that stable boy.
Well, which one is Tilly? I'll speak to her then.
Oh, she's the younger of the 2 maids. I believe she actually just delivered your order.
Oh.
And then the other one is Maggie. She's 20.
Well, I will speak with Tilly about getting a room for a place. There's no room in the inn for my undead compatriots. You wouldn't get it.
I see.
Just walk away. Do you get it? Because Jesus, no room in the inn.
Right. Funny.
As I walk by her, or if she's still at the table, I'm just going to let her know that I have a few dead zombies that I raised that need to go to the stables.
She walks up with your food as well as Maggie, and you tell her that, and she says, "Yes, sir. I will be able to take care of them. I and Sam usually do so, and it should be no trouble." And she goes, "And you won't even have to bat an eye. I will take all 3 of them right now."
I guess we'll say that they were just waiting outside the door. I'll walk out, lean out, and just tell them because I can command them to just go with her. Not
Okay.
to cause any problems.
You command them, and she takes them, to the stables.
I'm assuming that you know, because it's a very heavy part of this entire game, but I have control of them for 24 hours. So I do have to renew that tomorrow, I guess. But what is it? It was an hour of travel, probably an hour since we've gotten here.
Yep.
So what do you think? 22 hours left before I have to redo it.
Yeah, probably roughly.
Okay. I'll just keep that in mind.
Okay, so she takes them to the stables. You guys have your food, your drinks. Yeah, I think you guys are basically just gonna eat and rest for the night.
That sounds good to me.
Is the market closed by now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll wait till the morning for the other stuff then.
Does anybody else want to do anything? Because, yeah, we don't have very long left either.
I think I'm good for now.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know about those guys.
No, I'm so good.
So good. Wow.
I'm so
down to
good.
take my 8-hour rest, reset everything.
Okay. So you guys go down for the night. Yep.
Sounds good.
So, do we just want to wrap up here, or do we want to keep going?
Can I go, so I don't forget for next time, can I go sell the plate?
Can you go sell what?
Can I sell the plate?
Yeah, you can. Or we would say that'd be the next morning. And how you guys looking money-wise and all that stuff?
I've got 179 gold.
I have billions of dollars.
Okay.
250 something.
250 gold. Okay.
So I walk up to the dwarf. Could I spend some time, like, cleaning up the armor and having Hasho help clean it? Maybe just wipe it down, because there's probably some blood and stuff.
Yeah, you could.
Polish it up a little bit with some, I don't know, some oil I get from the bartender. And then, yeah, make it look nice, and then I'll bring it back to him. And I'm like, well, here's the historic armor. It's even, I point out, it's like some of the dings and nicks and stuff, and I'm like, I tell him where we found it over at that watchtower, and I tell him the history about it with the guy. What was it? He was killed by the dean. Crap, what was his? Let me roll. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to make up a new history. Let me see. It was
Clifton.
his wife. No. He was betrayed by. Oh, man, I don't remember. Crap.
William Clifton's grandpappy.
Oof, that didn't work. I have advantage because I'm smart. Yeah.
I mean,
so
you know it's somebody from the Clifton family, that's for sure.
Yeah, someone from the Clifton family like betrayed him, and he yeah, like, it's got a lot of historical intrigue.
All right, let me roll for him. Okay. He sort of looks at the armor and he goes, I see you polished it up. I've been through a few more dings, but that's quality Imperial armor from nearly a century ago. He goes, it definitely matches your story. This will have been worn by a commander. He goes, it's a fine piece you got here. He goes, not
Yes.
only that. And he sort of sniffs it a little bit, then breaks out a magnifying glass. And he goes, this thing, it's resistant to necrotic damage. He goes, that's probably come in handy around here. And he goes, well, I'll tell you what. He goes, you wanted some plate armor? He goes, I'll tell you,
No,
I'll give you that.
Oh, not plate armor, a breastplate.
A breastplate, yep, I can get you that. I'd be willing to trade 1 for 1. And what else would you be willing to take for this piece? I got my grenades, I got money.
I'm definitely in need of some traveling expenses. So money is the number one, but I understand if you don't have a lot. I know
I'll give
how
you
much.
I'll
how
tell
much
you
are
what, with this rare of a piece, I do got to make a profit off of it. So I'd be willing to trade the breastplate piece. I'll fit that armor on whoever you want. And
we'll say
I'll
half.
pay you, let's say about 500 gold for that as well.
Man, it's low. I think he's lowballing me a little bit. Now, I do know that you have to make a profit, of course, but just a normal thing of plate mail is worth at least 1,500 gold pieces. And you said that this is special and resistant to necrotic, which makes it not just a collector piece, but also enchanted, which it probably doubles depending on how good the enchantment is, doubles the profit that you'd make. I know you probably have to travel to get it somewhere if someone doesn't buy it here, but how much do you value your breastplate at? I believe yesterday
I saw the full set for about 400 gold.
Yeah, so I mean, just looking at the base cost and we'll say the profit you make can be off of the what do you call it? What was I going to say? The enchantment itself. I'm not willing to part with this for less than 1,500.
1,500.
So with your breastplate,
1,500 with the
400.
breastplate, you're saying?
Oh no, 1,000. 1,000 after the breastplate and the fitting. So 500 for the fitting and the breastplate taken off.
1,000 gold. Let me tell you. Okay, let me counter offer here. I'll keep my 500 gold. I keep it at 500 gold. The breastplate. I will give you. Gosh. I'll give you a Dwarven shield. That's valued at 150 gold. And 2 of my grenades.
What kind of weapon did the vampire use?
He had a longsword.
Sword. If I look over his stuff, because I don't think I can use a shield. I might be able to. Let me check. Besides the shield, what else around his stuff does it look like he? Oh no, I am proficient in a shield. That might be a good idea.
With the fitting. Keep that in mind.
So he's offering me. You said how many grenades?
2 grenades.
Two
Dwarven
grenades.
shield. 500
Dwarven
gold.
shield.
And a breastplate. And a fitting for whoever you choose for the studded leather.
You know what? It's not a bad deal. Throw in 30 arrows and you have a deal.
He sort of looks at you. He goes, "I don't sell arrows here."
Oh, never mind.
I'll tell you what. I'll make it 4 grenades. How's that sound?
Sure, I will take that.
And he holds his hand out to shake.
I shake his hand.
All right. That's a trade then. So he's going to get Maximilian's armor.
Okay.
You are going to get 500 gold, a breastplate. He's going to fit. Who are you giving the studded leather to?
Tahasho. So
Okay.
it is a D12 plus her dex for the armor.
Okay, D12 plus your dex. Okay. 13. You're going to get 4 grenades. The Dwarven grenades do 3d8 damage in a 20-foot radius, and they have a range of like 60 to 180 feet.
That's a 4 dwarven.
It's a
Jeez. And you said
It's a DC 16 save on that too. So you'll throw it, it explodes. It's a DC 16 save.
Alright, my 20. Beat her up. Alright. Let me. Where should I put that? I'm gonna add it as a thing. Put it as a weapon. Alright. Alright, so say it all one more time so I can write it down.
Okay. So the Dwarven breastplate, which you are having.
Oh no, sorry,
is,
just the grenade stats.
Okay, grenade stats is 3d8 damage in a 20-foot radius. It's a DC 16 save for anyone in that 20-foot radius. And the breastplate is AC 16. Dwarven breastplate. Plus your deck. So 500 gold for grenades, breastplate.
Okay. And then what's the Alright, so Hasho gets the studded leather, which is 12 plus her dex. And she no longer has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
There we
Which
go.
is probably for the best.
Okay.
I think that's everything for me. Let me change that to I'm gonna return to the party. I'm going to give Jake and Getty both 100 gold.
Whoa, for what?
Because we all found the plate armor.
I see.
So I'll keep the last 300 for myself because they already have special stuff. But yeah, I'll give them both 100 gold. This is, I'll say, part of their like travel expenses.
Okay.
So you somehow bankrupt yourself paying us, and now you have gold.
Well, so like basically, I put all of the money because I don't want to cheat JP into a like, oh, I have unlimited money. Like all my money is tied up in like assets in this adventure itself. Like I have like a mansion and I have like a business property. So
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah, my money isn't like I said, it's not liquid. But
So yeah.
yeah, is that kind of like you need to end it now?
I mean, I could if if anybody wants to buy something real quick. I mean, it's kind of been that kind of game. It seems like you guys are free to check out that market, and this isn't the only market, but I mean, I could probably, but I wouldn't want you to walk to another market. We'll just put it that way.
You do want us to walk to another market?
I think that's what he said.
No. Please don't.
So about this cart, I think we should. This is like planning for next game and stuff because this is kind of like.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want, we can wrap it up there. I mean, it's a
I don't
big
get to wrap
city,
it up, but I think
so.
first we should talk a little bit about like what we plan to do in the future.
Yeah, because remember, the guy you guys encountered said you had 7 days before they come looking for you.
Let's buy some nukes.
Yeah, well, they're gonna.
You probably say we could probably safely say that next session you're on day 2 of that timeline. So
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say we have to find the sword. They're gonna come looking for us, so we need to. Oh, I'm gonna walk up to the bartender, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, so I am actually here looking for a possible contact, from the Imperial, the Empire. Have you seen him around? I was told to meet him here." In Tri-City, not your establishment per se.
He looks at you and he goes, "Well, that's quite a thing to say. I mean, I'll be honest with you. The only one that honestly that would even match that description. That's pretty bold, Sonny. I'm just gonna say,
thank you.
only one around here that I've seen that hasn't been at the college. I mean, I guess you'd check for a spy there. You know, college kids are usually all whacked out on some ideas. You know, personally, I don't like how the economy rolls here. I'll be the first to say it as a businessman.
And you won't be the last.
Yes, probably. But I will say that the only person that I've had contact with that could even remotely be possible, this would be stupid. Stable boy. Don't know where he's from. I hired him a while ago. Sam. He told me he was from a town. I'd never heard of it. I'll just say that. But apparently he's somewhere in Necronia.
I'm gonna slide 5 gold across the table. I'm gonna say, this is for being such a gracious host, and to help with that economy problem. And I wink at him.
He goes, "Oh, thanks." He goes, but, yeah, Sam. Doesn't even look like a spy. I mean, he's a stable boy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never said I was looking for a spy. And I get really close and really serious. And I'm like, that sounds to me like you have suspicions yourself. How do you know that I'm not an inquisitor?
Well, if you're an inquisitor, I guess you could ask Sammy, but like I said, he just showed up, I hired him, works cheap, pretty cheap.
Just gonna let you know, it's very, very easy to get an employer in trouble with the one employed. And I walk away.
And he goes, wait 1 second.
Stop.
And he goes,
Sir.
I go, all I can say is it's been odd lately. Sam and Tilly up in that stable. I mean, I just thought, you know, typical teenage love or whatever. I mean, granted they're both adults, but I don't know. I was there one night and I heard a strange thumping up in the ceiling. And I asked Sam about it and he says, well, that he'd take care of it.
I'm gonna look at him and say, you know, you don't have any children of your own?
No, I'm a working man. I just worked this bar. Wife divorced me a few years ago.
Understandable. Teenagers and children get into all sorts of trouble. I'll see what I can do about your thumping problem.
No, thanks. Sam did say he'd take care of it, but I could swear sometimes, looking out the window, I see his shadow up there.
Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna nod and walk away.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty good.
Okay.
I'm sated.
Good too.
Well, if you guys want to wrap up there, we'll leave it at that.
I'd say if we're gonna do anything else, I was gonna say let's go steal a cart. let's go steal a cart with the kids. But
Let's go abduct some kids.
let's do a little bit. So we gotta talk to this Imperial dude. We'll do that. Is there anything you guys want to get out of this? Because I know that
I want a carriage.
Okay, look, yeah. So that's the thing. So I'm down for getting a carriage. Also, I can raise dead on steeds.
Then we don't have to feed them.
Yeah, I don't have to feed them, and they never get tired. So,
Big brain.
and so basically, I can look at the horse and say, "Take me here," and as long as I know where that is, they can go there.
Yeah, remember those horses that died? We can just replace them with dead
What horses?
horses.
That died?
We started out with horses,
For
remember?
the game, I was
And
gonna say,
then-
wait, there were dead horses at the battle? No, there weren't.
No, we had the horses and they died in that very fair and leveled encounter with all those flying things.
Let's not bring up the past.
Very
So-
balanced for level 3.
Art-wise,
Do you guys
This
want
is
to try
not
to
like a
steal a
bunch
carriage real quick? I mean,
no, I'd say we should wait until next session because I feel like it'll
It
turn
could,
into a long
yeah, it could
combat.
turn into a bit of something.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I think it's a really good idea for us to get a carriage. I agree with Jake. Traveling is very dangerous here. So
And we can rest while traveling. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's all
So
I
I
know.
think that's a good idea because we have people like the vampire now. Oh, and you know what? I'll talk to the vampire leader separately, but I think I'm just gonna buy him a new coffin.
yeah, he's sleeping on some grave dirt up in the bedrooms right now since it's daytime. But yeah, we can wrap up here. We'll come back. Again, we're still.
travel at night. A vampire can pull us. I mean, drive the wagon. That's great. Okay, yeah, I'm going to wrap up here, but like really quick, carriage wise, I think that we should just waylay one of the carriages with kids in it, take the carriage, and then I don't know what to do with the kids. It's going to take a long time to raise them and do an army, so I don't think it's worth it. I don't know where to put them, but we could probably find somewhere and just go around with a bunch of kids. Are these all like babies or like toddlers?
They range in age from about 1 to 4.
Okay.
So I mean, like you could get like a little miniature vampire spawn army if you wanted. I mean, like I guess that's
But that's
impossible.
kind of morbid. I don't like that. I'm a bad guy in this game, but
We're the bad guys!
You're just like, man, this is going down a dark road.
yeah, it happens.
But yeah, I mean, so yeah, we can leave it at that. So so there's the carriage stuff. There's the, if you guys have explored the market pretty well, so I mean, like if there's anything you want, you definitely could go back. I mean, somebody's selling futuristic items, somebody's selling, a bag of beans, and so I mean, are you guys still taking notes just out of curiosity, or has that kind of
We
died
have
off?
the Google Doc, but I don't think we've used it in a while.
Oh, I forgot about that thing.
Yeah. I was just reading it a couple days ago to look for stuff, and it's pretty old.
Yeah, you guys might want to update it, but I'll let you guys do that at your own discretion on your own time. But
Yeah.
I'll always try to. I usually watch the video. I know I didn't post the last one because I was kind of waiting for this one, but I usually do review the entire video before we play the next game, so I can like fill you in on the highlights. But details, yeah, just try to, keep track of them if you want to or if you can.
Where's the Bannerlord playthrough?
Oh yeah, no, that's in the works.
Where's Morrowind Mondays? Where's everything?
I know, I'm sorry, Jake.
Where's everything?
But alrighty, guys. I will let you guys go. You have a good night, and
Alrighty.
good night to
Game
the
Jonathan.
11 people that are subscribed to this channel. And, yep, this has been
we're
JP with Paladin Games.
Bye-bye.